everyone, Tish here and welcome back to Tish Does Travel. This video is coming to you a little bit late and I feel like I can no longer say Happy New Year because we're basically at the end of January. But I did start filming a video at the start of January and then life just got super busy. And I have got some really exciting things coming to the channel. I'm going skiing tomorrow, which I'm really excited about. It's the first time that I'll be taking my partner. He's never skied before, so I'm definitely going to vlog that. I've also got a trip booked with my mum to Seville, which I've wanted to go to for ages. And I'm going to go to Efteling for the first time. We're going to drive over to the Netherlands and also we'll be doing lots of Disney trips as well. So loads planned for 2025. But as a little introduction into 2025, I wanted to talk about a slight addiction that I went out with at the end of last year. And that was, if you haven't noticed, Jellycats. I've become very obsessed with collecting these cute little fuzzy inanimate objects, which are usually food or what have we got here? Items, acorns. I become very, very obsessed. And with me, I never do anything in halves. So I thought, why don't we start the year by going on a little bit of a Jellycat adventure? You see, they have some limited edition Jellycats to the UK. Those are a fish and chip shop, which is in Selfridges, and also they have a cherry cake that I really want to get from Harrods. So I thought, why don't I bring you guys along with me and we'll go see if we can find these limited edition UK Jellycats. I thought that would make a fun video, right? So if that sounds fun, then please do keep watching. But I also thought, why don't we start the video by showing you a few of my current collection. Probably not going to go through all of them because as you can see, there is loads. And yeah, let's see if you will become as obsessed as I am. So in my collection at the moment, I'm mostly going towards the amusables, which are the ones that tend to be food and drink items, although there are some non-food or drink. Let's do those first. So I have got the toilet roll, which I've loved for so long. I've wanted the toilet roll for ages. The toilet roll, who else have we got here that's not a food item? I think this is the only other one that's not food. Yes.
Hello darkness, my old friend.
This is the fire, which is just so cool. Look at that. This is absolutely amazing. And also the little mushroom as well. So this is a bubble tea. So I love bubble tea. And actually this is one of my first ones that I got. This is the one that started the whole obsession. I have also got the milkshake. It was like kind of a limited drop last year online, but I think it's going to be part of the summer collection this year as well. This one was one of my must-haves for the start of this year. I love this so much. This is one of the new drop. Agatha Egg and Lance Soldier. I love these two. Look at his little moustache. These are the cutest. These two are two which have been discontinued and I love these so much. So you've got the peas in the pod and you've also got the taco as well. I love these so much. I might be parting with these ones. I do need to start thinking about moving on some of my collection because it has gotten a little bit out of control. So if there is any of these that are on your wish list, then let me know down below and maybe I will see if I can part with them out of my collection. But without further ado, I think it's about time we headed into London and saw if we could find the limited edition UK exclusives. So I've just arrived on the outskirts of London. So I usually park on the outskirts and then get the central train in. So that is the plan. It's about 10:30 and my appointment at Selfridges isn't until 12:30. So I think what I'm going to do is just head into London, have a little mooch around the shops, not rush. It's about 40 minutes on the train. Oh God, I'm so cold. I'm really out of breath because it's really cold. So we're going to have a little look around London. I don't really know if they've taken all the lights down. I assume they have. And then we're going to head to Selfridges. Okay, everything ran really smoothly, except I missed my station. That's the second time that I've done that recently. I did it when I was coming back from LA as well. I managed to miss the station. So I had to get off the other side. I was only missed it by like 2 stops. I think I was just too chill this morning. That's the thing, like I'm usually always rushing around, especially when I'm going into London. And the fact I've actually got some time on my hands is actually quite nice. So I've just arrived in Oxford Street. It's about a 10-minute walk to Selfridges, but like I said, my appointment isn't for an hour, so I'm gonna have a little look in the shops. And actually I've just seen a Stradivarius, so I'm gonna head in there first. So are we surprised I did end up buying quite a few things. Got the jacket, I got the trousers in a bigger size, I got the Mickey Mouse top, and what else did I get? Oh, and the jumper as well. So it is about time now that I actually start heading to my appointment, so I'm just gonna head to Selfridges and let's go get some Jellycats. Now we just have to attempt to work out where on earth we go to. I think it's on the 4th floor, yeah, toy shop on the 4th floor, so let's head all the way up. Somehow I actually think it's sacrilege that there is a DeLorean just sitting in Selfridges. Like, that's not where you should belong. Here it is. There's actually not a queue, which is brilliant news, and that means I can have a look around instead. And how unreal are these? They're absolutely ginormous. But let's see what other ones they've got in stock. This is a little bit worrying because if they've got any that I really want, this could be a bit dangerous. Oh, starting with the donut. I have wanted the donut for ages. And the little bean. Now, I'm not a collector of the dragons, but I can definitely appreciate how pretty the lilac cuddle waddle dragon is. I know that this is a really popular one that people are searching for. The storm cloud. He's so cute. So of all of these, there are actually 2 on my hit list. So Pano Raisin. How cute is Pano Raisin? And that's 18. And then also the donut. I do really want the popcorn as well, but sometimes the popcorn pops up online. No, kind of didn't say that on purpose. And it's a little bit cheaper. And I don't know, I don't really like the way that this one feels. It's like a little bit hard. I'm not too sure. I've never ever been into the eggs, but you do you. And the bean is really cute. But we have to remember that I'm about to spend quite a lot of money on a lot of Jellycats, so I might have to hold off.
Just take this pen for me and seal your order.
I love it.
Lovely.
Anything goes wrong, it's all on you.
So these are ones here that you can choose from. I don't believe there's a limit on how many of these you can have. So you have got the Vinny Vinegar. We've got a Salty Steve, which is really cute. And he's actually got beans in the bottom, so kind of like makes like a salty noise when you hit him at the bottom. This is Charlie Chip. And then this is, I can't remember what she's called. Clement Lemon. And of course you've got the pickle here as well. But the pickle's not actually part of the chip shop run out, but definitely makes sense for the pickle to be here. Okay, the first Jellycat haul has been successful. And it was really quiet in Selfridges. I'm glad I waited until midweek when the kids have gone back to school. So far so good. Now we've just got to head to Harrods and see if we can get lucky again. And that's where it's going to be risky because they may start running out in Harrods. They've only got a limited amount of stock of the ones that I want to get. So, and I'm going to tell you more about the ones that I got from Selfridges, but I'm going to wait until I've stopped. And actually, let's do an unboxing when we get home. I think that's the best thing to do. I could jump on the tube to go to Harrods, but it would take just as long as walking, and it's nice and dry out, so we're going to walk across Marble Arch and head to Harrods. So let's start with the fish and chip shop in Selfridges. I'm absolutely gutted about the footage that I got from the fish and chip shop. I am so sorry. So it's the first time that I have properly been out vlogging with my new DJI Osmo, and being an absolute airhead, I managed to be filming when I didn't want to be filming, so I've got lots of kind of the ground, and then I wasn't filming when I was supposed to be, so that's really annoying. So I missed the experience of showing you so much of kind of like what happens in the fish and chip shop in Selfridges. But I will say that the people who are working there are angels, absolute saints, because they gave me a really good experience, and I appreciate that it is mostly for kids, so it does tend to be quite kid orientated. They get you to do things like blow on the fish and chips to cool them down, and use the salt and pepper, use a little bit of lemon, these different things. So it's very interactive. It is a tiny bit childish, but I wasn't going to tell them not to do that. I just went there for the full experience and I had a fantastic time. But if you have got younger kids who are into Jellycats, they will love it so much. I simply went onto the website, I googled it, and I booked online. I went during the week when the schools were back and it was really, really quiet. I went around sort of lunchtime. But without further ado, let's unbox what I got. So first of all, this is the beautiful bag that the Jellycats come in. And then, so this is the bag that you get regardless of what you go for. And then on here, you actually have a sticker. So this says, made fresh for Natisha, which is lovely. I really like that it's a personalised experience. And then inside of this bag, they have got this beautiful chip shop bag, and it's got a little peg on top, a little Jellycat peg, and you put that peg on, which is quite nice, part of the interaction part. And yeah, I really like all the packaging. It's got all the different Jellycats on there. You've got lily fish, the salt and peppers. You've also got the mushy peas. It's really, really adorable. But what did I go for? Well, why don't we open it up and find out? So, inside of here, I have got 3 of the exclusive chip shop ones, and then if I open it up, they're all wrapped up individually in this chip shop paper. I have already opened them. It's really difficult to wrap it back up. Good on them, because I don't know how they wrapped it up like that. And then it's in this really, really lovely tissue paper. And then, so this is the first one I got. So I went for the cozy chips. I thought these were so cute. It's actually covered up what it is, but I think it says, yeah, so we are cozy chips. These guys are absolutely adorable. You've got little faces on each of the chips, and then you've got the soft wrapped around the outside, and then you've got a little face on that as well. I feel like, for me, I like this one because it's kind of like a 2-for-1, because you get 2 Jellycats, and I just think the chips are so cute in there. You can kind of like open it up, stop, look how cute they are. I really, really love those guys. And with each of these, you do get stickers and pins. So that's the cozy chips, and then the bits that go with the cozy chips. So you get a pack of stickers with the cozy chips, and then you get a pin as well. So fish and chips for the joy of it. That's really, really cute. I like that a lot. It makes it definitely feel like a special kind of collector's item. So they're the cozy chips. And then the other ones that I've got wrapped up are the, drum roll. Can you guess? Can you guess what I went for? Had to be Peggy and Dot, didn't it? Peggy and Dot, you actually can only get one of them. So you're not allowed to get multiples. You can only get one Peggy and Dot because I think they're the most sought after. They are so cute. Look at those little mushy peas. And again, these are adorable. These really remind me of the marshmallows that you can get, because if you wanted to, you could separate them. So if you and your bestie wanted to have a little mushy pea, you could. And yeah, these are just so cute. And of course, just like the cozy chips, you do also get the little extras. So once again, you get the stickers, and then you've got the little Peggy and Dot pin. These are adorable. So cute. And then I've got one kind of spare little sticker in there. There were stickers that said made fresh from the t-shirt on both of the little packets. There's also these in here, which are so nice, just like little napkins too, which are a really lovely addition. It does feel like a very special experience. Yes, it is expensive, but if you are a Jellycat lover, it is really lovely thing to do. And I will say, I'm going to show you in a moment the next experience of going to pick up the Harrods exclusive, but it's nothing like this actual organised exclusive. This is actually interactive. It kind of really gets you excited. I did get one more thing. So I don't think these are like exclusive to the fish and chip shop, but I did pick up this as well. So this is the Claremont lemon. I think that's what it says. Claremont lemon. So she's back to being kind of your usual price for a Jellycat. The others are a bit more expensive because you get the pin, you get the stickers, you get the experience. She wasn't wrapped up, she was kind of just given how she is, but I think in terms of my collection, she fits really well with that food and drink thing, so I went for her. Obviously there was the other options of Charlie Chip. I don't necessarily like Charlie Chip, and I also think the salt and pepper as well. I'm not massive on the salt and pepper. So those are the three. Let me get them all together. So these are all the three that I decided to get from the Selfridges fish and chip experience. And like I said, if you're a Jellycat fan, you'll absolutely love this. But anyway, let's move on to the next London exclusive. I did treat myself to some lunch from Itsu, and I'm hoping that I can find somewhere to sit down. I don't really know how I feel about Hyde Park. It definitely has a different feel in the winter. It's certainly not like some of the really beautiful parks that you get in the centre of other places. I mean, I've never been to New York, but this just feels, I don't know, it feels a little bit drab. And yeah, there's literally not a single bench anywhere near, although I can see a couple of benches actually close to the water. So, how do I get to the water the quickest? I think I'm gonna take a route down here and we're gonna sit and eat my little bit of lunch close to the water. So we've just arrived at Harrods and we're going to have to cross all our fingers and toes that they still have these in stock. Hopefully, some people have been coming in later in the day and been successful, so let's see if we can be. the goods are secured. I can't believe how easy that was. There wasn't a queue at all when I went in, and I said to them, there must just be so much stock of these Jellycats, because there's still like loads on the shelves and they're putting loads out as well. She said that they've got 10,000 units, and weirdly I feel like they would have gone through 10,000 units already, so it's actually quite shocked me that they do still have some left. So I don't know how much longer they'll be selling them for, but they've got 10,000 and I've got 2 of the 10,000. I'm gonna jump back on the train now, head home, and we'll do some unboxings. Do I think that it's quite funny that the only time that I've ever bought anything from Harrods it's been a Jellycat? Probably. This is the first time I've ever had a Harrods bag for myself. Now, I did actually get the chili. He came from Harrods as well. I got him at Christmas, and they are a little bit more expensive, the standard Jellycats in Harrods, but you do get the bag and you get the memories as well. So I was happy to pay a little bit extra to go away with the little Harrods bag and know that I bought the chili at Christmas. But inside of here are the Harrods exclusives. Now, I will say they're Harrods exclusives because 2 of them are Harrods exclusives for now, and that is these 2 right here. So this is Vicky Teapot, and then we also have, is he called Chip? I think he is. No, am I thinking of course not, I'm thinking of Beauty and the Beast. So we have got Vicky Teapot and Seb Teacup. These guys are adorable. I really wanted these because I think these suit my collection. They are just the cutest and just nicest Jellycats in my opinion. Now, Seb is interesting because he doesn't have the best structure, so sometimes he can look a little bit misshapen. I do think the teapot is better quality, but of course it is more expensive. Now, these 2 I do believe are going to be a spring summer release, so you will be able to get your hands on these elsewhere other than Harrods a little bit later on, but these 2 I had to pick up and they will fit very nicely into my collection. But of course, I know what you're all here to see, and that is the next thing inside of my Harrods box. So inside here, we have got the beautiful Tiffany blue Harrods box with the gold Jellycat and Harrods on top of it. And then inside is a stunning cake. This is Cheryl Cherry Cake, and it says here, Amusables Cheryl Cherry Cake, make a wish. Made specially by Jellycat and exclusive to Harrods, this adorable bake with layers of luscious pink ribboned icing and finished with a glittering flame certainly puts the cherries on top of the cake. And then we have to get her out. So she is absolutely beautiful. I love her very much. I do have another cake, and it's quite good actually for being able to compare kind of the differences. So they're very, very similar, but as you can see on the Harrods exclusive, you've got this kind of lovely silky toned pinks, and then you have got the velvet cherries on top. This one is still great, but as you can see, it's kind of not quite as special. Of course, you are paying a little bit more, but she is beautiful and she will be staying in my collection. I have fallen in love with her ever since I got her. Interestingly, I'm not sure if they still have these left. I wouldn't think so. The lady at the shop told me that there was 10,000 units of the Cheryl Cherry Cake. So you'd imagine that there'd still be some there, but it was manic. There were people coming in left, right and centre, people buying dupe versions to obviously sell online, which is a little bit of a shame, but she is stunning and she will be remaining in my collection. Now I'm going to try and scoop them all up and do a little summary. So there we have it. These are all of the Jellycats that I picked up from my little trip to London. These are all of the London exclusives, or for now, the London exclusives. And I had a really, really fun day out. I am really disappointed that I couldn't film the full experience in Selfridges, but I had a fantastic day. and it was really, really good fun, a great way to start the year, and perhaps it has helped my addiction a little bit because I've calmed down since then. I definitely haven't bought as many Jellycats, thank goodness, as I did previously before Christmas. And as she says, she's literally clutching, like, how many did I get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I say as I'm clutching 6 Jellycats. But yeah, let me know, how many Jellycats have you got? Which are your favourites in your collection? Which are your favourites of the ones that I managed to pick up from London? And yes, make me feel a little bit better about this addiction. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and until next time, see you later.